my name is Mama Satin. A lot of people know me as SatinSays from SatinSays.com. There's been a ton of people making videos about me and basically trying to put words in my mouth and just change all the things that I've said or use snippets to match their agenda. And it just really is odd that these people don't have enough content. So since I'm a hot topic and I'm the top pick, they want to talk about me. I mean, I get it. But what I'm going to do today is definitely debunk all the lies that have been told about me, because nobody can talk about me, who I am and what I do, but me. I mean, if they've never even met me a day in their life and they don't do rituals with me and they're just making up lies. And you know, that's what people do when they're trying to manipulate people, when they want to make someone else look bad and make themselves look good. What do? They make up lies. So it's okay, you know, you can have an opinion. That's perfectly fine. But one thing I will never allow anybody to do is to speak for me, as if I am speaking. No, I have a voice and I am very boisterous and I will speak for myself. You cannot make up lies about me and then disperse it as if it's the truth. Because what I will do is bring facts and not opinion. What these people are doing are making opinions about me because they don't agree with the lifestyle. They don't agree with what I believe in. And you know, you don't have to agree with what everybody believes in. There is over 7 billion people in the world. That is okay. There's so many faiths and so many beliefs and so many opinions. You know, it doesn't really make sense for you to believe that you are right and everybody else is wrong. That's egotistical and that's manipulative, especially when you're making up lies about people that you don't even know. If it matches your agenda, I get it. You want to do it for clickbait. I understand that. First of all, let's speak about this real quick, okay? Satin, S-A-T-I-N. S-A-T-I-N. Satin is a fabric. It is also my name. Thank you, Daddy. My daddy gave me that name. I find it very interesting that some people, for whatever reason, think that satin just magically changes to the word Satan. Like, are you really that dumb? Like, did you really not get an education so that the fact that you cannot even understand or fathom the difference of satin and Satan, those are two totally different words and they're spelled totally different. Like, I don't understand the ignorance and the stupidity and the lack of education. What we're gonna do today is talk about facts, like I said. Just like I state on every platform I ever go on. I mean, people always ask me to go on because they know, like I said, I'm gonna bring the views. They're gonna get the clicks. Because every time you talk about SatinSays, every time you post about SatinSays, you give me more power. So thank you. I am known as a celebrity root worker. I am a root worker to the stars. They come to me to make things happen, to make things shake and move, because that's just what I do. I make miracles happen. You wondering why? You don't need to wonder why. You see the results, you know it works. So what they don't like is that I haven't told them what I do. I have not told them how I do it, so they have to make it up. And what we will do today is debunk all the lies told about witches and witchcraft and sorcery and mysticism. We're gonna speak about facts about what religion really does to humans. All the harm and abuse that happens in the church that the people that go to the church just allow. We're gonna talk to some of my tribe members today, people that have been in the tribe for years, people that are new to the tribe. I'm gonna try to get both ends of the spectrum so that you can get an understanding of what we really do in the SatinSays tribe from people that are in the SatinSays tribe, not people that are outside and religious extremists that just spew lies just to match their agenda, because all religion does is profit. They profit off of your oppression. They profit off of everything negative that is happening in your life, because what do they say? You have to come to me, you have to tithe. You have to come to me, you have to tithe. They are definitely manipulative and they're trying to change your mind and they're trying to manipulate you so that you do not think. If you do not think, you cannot search for the answers that they cannot give you. You cannot use logic because they don't go off of logic, they go off of what? Blind faith. Blind faith does not make miracles happen. It happens through my root work. So sit back, relax. This is gonna be a good old time. A good old time. What you have today is what you need to get. So if you're here and you're watching this, it's because you're meant to. If you're here and you want to be negative or you want to watch me, it's because you're obsessed with me and you're wondering how I make miracles happen. It's because I am God's child and God chose me and gave me this gift. And what I'm going to do is change the world with it. What I'm going to do is help people, bring people together. What your religion does, especially Christianity, is divide people, cause harm and abuse, manipulate people, harm people. I'm not allowing that. And I'm not gonna allow you to switch it up and say, oh, that's what witchcraft does. You're not even a witch. And even if you did try to get into witchcraft, you would have no power. You know how I know that? Because these people like to blindly believe things that are not even valid and haven't been proven to be true. But I'm a scientist first and foremost. For those of you guys that don't know, for those of you guys that are not as educated, and that is okay because you won't learn today. I am a PhD scientist. I have a PhD in biochemistry. I speak on facts and science first and foremost, and I am a witch second. I am also a mother, and I am a wife, and I am a daughter, and I am a sister, and I am a friend. I am a person that believes in the power to change your destiny, your life, to manifest your goals. I believe that it is your birthright to also manifest wealth and money and love and success and peace. I do not believe that you need to sacrifice in order to have happiness. That is what they believe. That is their belief. I do not believe in the devil. That is a fictional character in a made-up book of stories that everyone knows is not real. Caesar Borgia, who is the image of Jesus, who also was a murderer and rapist. And that is literally how they got people to convert to Christianity. If you don't, you're gonna die. That is how they got to fearmonger people and infiltrate Christianity into the belief system of a lot of people. And with progression, a lot of people just continue on teaching their kids and teaching their kids, and nobody's questioning, nobody's asking, nobody's speaking up about the atrocities that happen because of religion. And I am not saying everybody that is religious is evil. I am not saying that. I am saying that Christianity is rooted. Look it up. And Christianity, at the end of the day, is a sect of Catholicism. And we all know what they do behind closed doors. We all know why the Romans decided to use Catholicism to rule the people, because that religion was the easiest way to manipulate the people. I can get them to give me money and I don't gotta give them anything in return. I can just tell them that the Messiah is gonna come and save them one day. Ha! Y'all don't even live according to the Bible that you claim that you believe. From cover to cover, you either live it or you don't. And it is impossible for a human to do. There's nobody that is perfect. But the Bible basically tells you that you have to be perfect in order to go to heaven. Come on. Like, come on guys, use your brain. Use your brain. So let's get into it. Let's talk a little bit about semantics and things that people don't understand, so they create their own narrative about. When we talk about witches, there's a huge desire for people to learn about what is a witch, what makes a witch, and who is a witch. So first and foremost, a lot of people, for whatever reason, think that witches are female and warlocks are male, and that is not true. You can also look at the definition for yourself in the Webster Dictionary. Please don't Google it. Google it. Google is not a damn dictionary. Although you can possibly get the Webster Dictionary from Google. But anyways, so you can be a male and be a witch, or you can be a female and be a witch. But bottom line is, a witch utilizes the power of elements: earth, air, fire, and water, things that you can feel, things that you can see, okay? To make change happen in their life, to have harmony and peace and balance in their life, to have happiness in their life, to bring that forth to them through ritual, through ceremony, and for me, through root work. A lot of people are witches and don't notice it. I had previously talked about how people utilize common rituals that witches have done for centuries, and they think because it's something that they do, they never question the fact that it's witchcraft. So the process of that everybody does when you speak happy birthday songs, and so you speak happy birthday, right? And what do? You have the candles. The candle, just like we have candles, right? So the candle is the element of fire. We're using the element of air to blow it out. And then we make a wish, which is your chant. Even if it's in your mind, it is your chant to have a change happen in your life to bring you forth something that you want. It is basic witchcraft. So if it's your birthday and you're blowing out a candle and making a wish, babe, witchcraft, you're a witch, and welcome to the coven. One huge thing that people don't understand is that they think that all witches are practicing Wicca, or we're all pagan, or everybody practices voodoo or hoodoo, or like whatever they heard that is correlated to witchcraft, they believe that that's what it is, and that's just the definition, and everybody must follow that. That's definitely not true. There are definitely many eclectic parts of witchcraft. So I am an eclectic witch, so I basically take what resonates with me And I practice that to really ascend into higher levels and connect to God in that way. And one thing that really doesn't make sense with Christianity is that they feel like there's only one way to connect with God. And if that was the case, there would be no other religions, there would be no other beliefs, there will be no other pathways, and that's just not valid. It's not true, especially because I am not you and you are not me and you're not the other 7 billion people in the world, okay? So no one can tell the other how they can connect with God, right? You can't. I don't even try to tell people how they can connect with God, but I do know that it is not one way. So I utilize principles that make the most sense to me. Christianity really does not make any sense because it's not based on facts or evidence. It is based, like I said, on blind faith, and there's just no validity in that. It doesn't make any practical sense, and clearly it doesn't work. What I do love is Buddhism and meditation and getting to a higher consciousness. I know some people look at Buddhism and they're like, oh, they just sit, the monks just sit in the temples and they hum all day. But what you don't realize is that Buddhists, they tap into parts of their brain that connect them to higher consciousness to the point that they can change their physical attributes and the things around them. So there's been Buddhists that have, been in the mountains and snow and they're naked and they're meditating and they can melt the snow around them. Yeah, that's dedication. And that meditation and those results you can see and nobody can deny. Just like the results from my root work that nobody can deny. What they can try to do is try to dispel it and try to say, oh, that's this and that's that. But what I do is help people. You have never seen not one of my videos, not one of my tribe members, none of my interviews, anything where I have said anything harmful to anybody, where I have gone out of my way to be harmful or malicious. Even people that try to speak ill on me or try to do malicious things to me, I still don't necessarily go out of my way to be like, oh, hey, you gonna pay. I mean, usually they do have to pay because my ancestors don't play about me. My spirits don't play about me. When I say I do root work, I mean I eat, breathe, sleep, root work. So what happens is I'm so spiritually protected, I don't even have to lift a finger for anyone that tries to go and harm me because I'm never the antagonizer. I never go out of my way to harm anybody. I have too much happiness in my soul to be like, oh, I don't like them, so let me just say something bad. Or I want to make myself look good, or I want to do this for myself, so let me, harm them. I don't need to do that. I'm already wealthy. I'm already happy. When you're happy in your soul, you don't need to go out of your way to do malicious things to people. But what I will do is not let anybody play with me. I will not let anybody play with me. And my spirit will not let anybody play with me. Okay, next. Africans that were enslaved, brought from their homeland, that had spiritual grounded foundations of belief, were not able to practice their beliefs in the church, obviously, right? So what the slave owners did, by the way, the slave owners were Christian. You can't even make this shit up. They literally went to church every Sunday, read through their Bible every Sunday, but raped and murdered every Sunday. Monday through Saturday too. Also, let's talk about the difference between the truth, an opinion, and a fact, because it seems that a lot of uneducated people seem to use those terms interchangeably, and that's just not synonymous. It's just not, I'm sorry. It's not. So the truth is the truth. It's based on facts, okay? An opinion everybody has. It is not based on facts. It's based on your beliefs and how you feel, okay? And everybody has different beliefs and different opinions, and they might feel different. It doesn't make your opinion any more valid than the other person's opinion. It just means that you have a damn opinion, okay? So that's that. What I find when people are talking about witchcraft and sorcery or just speaking about SatinSays is they think that their opinion is truth, or their opinion has to be a fact, and it's not. You can't even prove your opinion because it's an opinion. It's just what you feel. It's in your faith. That is not a fact. It's not a fact. So you guys need to really go back to school or something, because for whatever reason, you're not understanding that your opinion is not a fact. Your opinion is just that. So I'm happy that we got that out of the way, because I am so tired of these people being so damn slow. Their damn IQ is fucking lower than their shoe size, because what the I touched a little bit about people thinking that Wicca is what everybody that's in witchcraft believes in. Wicca is basically like another religion, just like voodoo is like another religion. Ifa is a way of life, and that does not mean that all witches believe in any of that. Because witches don't have this creed that they need to abide by like the Christians have to. We're not telling people what to do with their life. That is insane to me. You're either a good person or a bad person. You're either doing good stuff or you're not doing good stuff. Like, it's just very simple. And I don't know why they want to make it complicated, or why they want to add their negative mindset onto every damn thing. Keep your negativity to yourself and your religion. Stop always trying to interject that into other people's beliefs. That is not how witches run. A bit of somebody saying, oh, you know, there's no such thing as a good witch or a bad witch, and oh, witches all believe in the devil. For you to think that you know every single witch and what they believe and how they practice is insane, delusional, and you need mental help. You do not know every witch. You do not know how they practice. You do not know what they believe in. I am a witch. I am a high priestess. I went through years of initiation. I went through many ceremonies. I have literally done the work it takes to get to this status. And that is why I manifest miracles for my people, because I put in the work. I put the work in root work. Oh, how can Satin help people find their soulmates? Oh, I thought that's what God did. If that was the case, you all would have found your soulmates. You all would be married to your soulmates, having a happy old family and getting married, you know, having kids. That is not valid. You will fucking die single and miserable if you think that that is how it occurs. People come to me to find their soulmate because I bring that forth. It's not like I'm taking somebody that doesn't care about them, hates them, would be miserable with them and putting them together. I have people that come to me that I say, no, I'm not gonna do it for you because you're not ready for this, right? So I need you to do your healing first, and then I'll do your root work. My name is SatinSays, and I'm gonna show you some of the products that I use, products that a lot of the people in my tribe use to change their lives. So some people ask me, like, what do you use if you want to have, like, you know, a lot of fun with your man, or you really want him to remember that night, you wanna, you know, spice it up in the bedroom, you wanna make it real tight, you wanna make it real juicy, or if you wanna get pregnant, it's gonna regulate your menstrual cycle, you know, it's gonna stop all the pain and the heavy periods. My yoni washes, so this is Voodoo Pea. Let me show you. So Voodoo Pea is one of the yoni washes that I use to get pregnant. I have my Come To Me spray, which is one of the biggest sellers on SatinSays.com. So what does the Come To Me spray do? Go on SatinSays.com and read the description. But bottom line is, a lot of people have gotten their exes to come to them. You can get money to come to you. It's an attraction spell. It's an attraction spray, and it smells fucking good enough to eat. It's a top seller for a reason. It's always sold out. We restock on Friday every single week at 7 p.m. EST on SatinSays.com. You gotta be there early because the girls don't play. They're super quick, and it sells out every fucking time, okay? Oshun, I was talking about Oshun and Beyonce. Oshun, 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 Oshun. Oshun, 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 Oshun. She's basically the Orisha. Orisha just basically means God or goddess, Yoruba language. And it, like the Oshun candle that I have and the Oshun body oil will bring you, you know, lust and, you know, love and riches and self-love, self-confidence. You know, you just walk with a pep in your step, and it shows. It shows, you know, in your energy. So it's beautiful, and I love it. So if you know, want to work on self-love, you want to manifest Sugar Daddy, whatever the case may be. And I also have Sugar Daddy body spray and a Sugar Daddy body oil, or the Sugar Daddy bundle if you specifically want him to be very generous and you do not want to have to give out sugar, but some of the bitches be giving out sugar. That's on it. Ooh, so I don't know if you know about Glamour magic. So Glamour magic is one of the oldest forms of magic. I mean, when I'm talking about earliest centuries, folklore magic, all of that, Glamour magic is just natural and easy to do for me. Like, glamour magic is so powerful because the person or the people around you don't even notice that you have glamour magic, you know, you're utilizing it. Specifically, like with seduction and power, my Lilith collection, Lilith body oil, Lilith body wash, Lilith body spray. If you don't know about Lilith, you need to go on SatinSays.com and learn and get the Lilith collection if you're trying to, you know, really dominate, you know, overall, and just have people just bowing to your feet because of your power that they see and they sense and that you exude now. It's very domineering. She's very seductive. So if you want to do seductive, nasty stuff, and you really want to make it pop, yes, Lilith. I mean, you're going to have a lot of suitors, so make sure that you are ready for a lot of the guys that are going to be coming to you, because it's... Yeah. So if you have 3 guys that you're talking to, you're probably gonna have 5 after that. So with our glamour magic, with our makeup, we have all of the body shimmers that are super illuminating. It's so beautiful, especially for summer. I love how it makes you pop, gives you that glitter. But it's all vegan. Everything that I do, everything is formulated for you, both in conjure and in ingredients, for you to really be like connected to God and connected to earth, and totally vegan, totally natural. So we have like a couple of types for the body shimmer. The people that love this, they're buying it out. The body shimmer looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna post some videos, you know, showing the body shimmer. It just gives you that extra glow when you just walk out. You know, one of them is called aura, so it like enhances your aura, so people see your aura and they're drawn to you. They don't know why. It's because you have this body shimmer on. That's glamour magic. I love glamour magic because I love makeup, and I just love being able to, you know, enhance my natural confidence, but also have that attraction that people are like, damn, something about you. And then we have our lipsticks. So we have lipstick, and we have lip liner, and we have lip gloss. We have like grape, we have watermelon, we have grapefruit, we have strawberry. We have a couple of them. And then we have like the Lilith Seductress, and then we have Berry Temptress. So we have all these different kinds that look really good. And as you could tell, this is very fucking seductive. Like, bitch, put it on and put it on him. So yeah, like I have so many products, over 300 products for whatever you want to manifest: love, court cases, new job, business sales, glamour magic, attraction, healing, unhex, you name it, I have it. I have something for it, or we can do a custom rubric, we create it for you, boom. Also, one of our biggest sellers, because you know, everybody wants to manifest money. Everybody and their mama wants to manifest money. I have the Wealthy Empire. I have the Wealthy Empire body spray. So this body spray, not only does it smell amazing, okay, and it smells like money, the reviews from this, people have gotten 6 figures just from my Wealthy spray. Go into your interview and spray this. Go into your audition and spray this. Every time you leave your house, spray this. Spray your wallet. Spray your car. Baby, the power in my Wealthy spray, you could combine it with the Jupiter Jove candle from one of the girls that gave the review earlier in this video. You can combine it with the money magnet or the money and good luck bundle, my money amulet, my money bracelet, Wealthy Empire body oil. When I'm telling you money will be flowing to you like water, that's what the fuck I mean, bitch. Watch. And I want to show you one of my candles. This one is called Obsession. So I'm going to show you what it looks like too. And we have an Obsession body oil and Obsession body spray too. And obviously you know what that means. If you like you and your man are doing good, but you really want to intensify it, and you know, like you're ready to get married or whatever, and if you already know he loves you, but you're just ready for it now, we're gonna bring that forth right now. So obsession gets him obsessed. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ugh. And it smells so fucking divine, bitch. Like, yes. Check the reviews. Everybody talks about how amazing my candles smell, because it does. I have love drawing. So let me show you how beautiful this one looks too. Oh my gosh, look at this. So yeah, so this brings you love, especially if you're single and you want to manifest love and you're like, I don't know where it's gonna come from. Manifesting love is your birthright as well. I don't feel like you should be, you know, diminish your power and diminish your happiness and just like sit and suffer in being single forever, or, you know, just being okay with status quo and not enhancing your life and living the life that you really want to live, and, you know, success and happiness and love and health and wealth. I do not believe that you need to sacrifice for that. I do not believe that you need to literally wait and wait and wait until you fucking die in order to have happiness. From one of my favorite astrophysicists, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he basically is going to tell you exactly what the fuck I've been telling y'all all along.
Me, you believe in God?
Every description of God that I've heard holds God to be all-powerful, very typical, and all good. And then I look around and I see a tsunami that killed 250,000 people in Indonesia, an earthquake that killed 250,000 people in Haiti, and I see earthquakes and tornadoes and disease, childhood leukemia, and I see all of this and I say, I do not see evidence of both of those being true simultaneously. If there is a God, the God is either not all-powerful or not all good. Can't be both.
Good answer.
If you have good evidence, I'm good for it, but I'm evidence-driven.
You need evidence.
More
You're a
than
scientist,
I'm
yeah.
faith-driven.
Yeah. Well, it's good to know.
And by the way, to be faith-driven is one thing, but to be faith-driven and try to create legislation on that affects other people who don't share your faith,
right,
that's the beginnings of a theocracy. And we have evidence of what that is in the past, and our founding fathers specifically founded this country to prevent that from happening.
So yes, you heard it from him, the astrophysicist himself. He is a PhD and he is widely known in his practice, in his expertise. He is a scientist first and foremost. He uses facts and not opinion. This is what I tell you guys. Yes, I am a witch, but I am a scientist first and foremost. So this was a study done to see how many people are religious, how many people are educated, and what the variance is. 90% of people that are uneducated are religious because they don't know any better. Then that goes down to 60% when they are educated. So if you have an education, you're less likely to be manipulated. If you are a scientist, you're even more or less likely to be manipulated because it's at 40%. It jumped from 60 to 40. That is a huge variance because a scientist is going to test what they're being told. They need proof. Now, elite scientists, I'm talking about people with PhDs. I'm talking about, you know, high-level researchers. Only 7%. 7% believe in religion. And then religious philosophers are basically non-existent. It's less than 1%. Why? Because not only do they question everything, not only do they need proof of these things that are valid facts as opposed to just blind faith, they also study it and realize it's fake. I do what works. Witchcraft and root work works. It's shown in my life. It's shown in the lives of the thousands of people that I have helped. So you tell me, for those people that say that what I do is harming people, why do you see all these reviews of me helping people? Then why don't you see me talking about harming people all day? Then why don't you see me talking about how I hate people all day like they do? Why don't you see me being so hateful? I'm not sitting around all damn day talking about I hate so-and-so. I hate this person. I'm gonna do this to this person. I don't do that. I don't wish harm on these people I don't even freaking know just because they have a different belief than me. Because again, You know, those people are really simple-minded, and you know, you can't open up the mind of people that are manipulated because they're brainwashed, and that's just how that goes. Okay? And it's not my job to unbrainwash them motherfuckers. You either come to me to get unhexed or you don't, and I'm fine either way. What I am saying is, and what I said is, there's a very small amount of people. The fact that these Christians try to interject Jesus into there, I never said Jesus in the whole damn sentence. This is what I mean by them twisting people's words, manipulating people's words, only showing a snippet of what somebody says so that they can twist it to fit their agenda. How the fuck did I mean something that I don't even believe in? Logic is something that they do not know how to use. Critical thinking is something they do not know how to use. Common sense is something that they do not possess. What the fuck I said was, there's a very small amount of people that cannot be hexed. Now why? Because nobody's fucking trying to hex them. Because they live so close to God in their faith, they are not doing anything that will cause anybody to want to hex them. I'm talking about Muslim imams. I mean the ones that walk in their faith true to God. They're not trying to harass anybody. They're not trying to harm anybody. They don't do anything malicious. Who the fuck is gonna want to hex them? Nobody. I am talking about Jewish rabbis that are walking in their faith, connecting to God. These are two totally different people, and they connect to God two totally different ways. What are they doing? They are really walking in their faith. They are not trying to harm anybody. They're not trying to judge anybody. They're not trying to point fingers at anybody. They're not going out of their way to be malicious. And then we have high priestess like me, root workers that believe in God and connect directly to God without a middleman, without a religion, without anything. But we are so connected to God. We're so deeply rooted in our belief in God. And we do our spiritual work to ensure that we're protected in every way, shape, or form. Nobody can deny the power of root work. Not everybody has to abide by that shit. I told y'all ass that is your opinion. Religion is not a fact, it's an opinion. What part of fucking that don't you fucking understand? There's no fucking rule book for living. Are you a fucking good person or are you a fucking bad person? Are you gonna do malicious things and talk bad about people? Are you gonna do good things and actually help people? I literally help thousands of people. I have over 50K tribe members that I've gotten jobs and cars and enhance their love life and give them peace and unhex them. I am literally doing good in the world and you're over here talking shit about me when all you do is sit on your fucking fake ass throne that you're sitting on and talk shit about people all motherfucking day for clicks and views on fucking YouTube. Oh, but you're a good person though. You're a good person though. And you sit and you make up lies about people that you never even met a day in your life and say you know what they do and how they do it, but you have never even asked them to their face. You have no clue what the fuck I do. But you wanna know. And you will never know. And that's the motherfucking truth. That is the truth that you don't want people to learn. Because you don't fucking know what I do, but you wish that you didn't know. Because you want to know how I make miracles happen so that you can try to do it too. Huh? No. The people in that rule book didn't even have a motherfucking book. It was created by men to fit their agenda at that time. The Bible is a money-making machine, and that has been proven time and time again. That's why the churches are exempt from paying taxes. That's why these mega churches and big pastors have all these huge, big mansions. But if somebody in the congregation skips a month of rent, is anybody gonna help them? No. But they come to me, and guess what happens? They're manifesting money. If they have a business, they're getting all these sales. They're buying a new house. They have a new car. I'm literally helping people, but you're over there judging them and shaming them for all these things that you claim is unholy, but I'm actually helping people. And all you do is sit and judge. Make me reveal what you do behind closed doors, because I know. But again, I don't need to be like them. I don't need to be malicious. It's not what I want to do. I live from a place of love. I do my root work from a place of love and connection with God, and I just enjoy what I do. Like, I never have to work another day in my life. That's just the truth. I am set for life, but I love what I do with a passion. And when I get reviews and people are like, oh my God, like you changed my life. You changed my life. Matter of fact, look at this meeting I had with one of my tribe members, and look how she describes me. She literally breaks down in tears as she's describing what it means to be in the SatinSays tribe and how I have changed her life. Look at this.
So for me, like I said, it's judgment free. You have women of all different types of walk, all different types of experience, and we just help each other. And then we have you, Satin, like you are just so patient. You are just so like you mean the world. Like, I remember when you were going through your with your health, like, I was really praying for you. Like, Lord, you can't take her away from me when
Oh my God. I love you.
You have purpose. Don't do that, because it's like, I would literally have a hole in my life if you were not here, because I do look up to you. Well, no matter how often we talk, no matter how, like, I really do. And I'm tearing up. What in the world?
Oh my God, Nika.
Seriousness, no, all seriousness. And so you really are Mama Satin. You're like the mother of my spirituality, right? Of my walk, because a lot of girl, what in the world?
This happens so much to me. Seriously. I wish I could be there to hug you.
I know. But just having that mentorship and that covering, it really means a lot. So, more than you probably would even know. But
oh my God, you can't make my makeup.
Girl.
So I see this guy talking about how, all root work is evil, and, you shouldn't expect her to tell you what she does, because I didn't say what I do to make all these miracles happen for my people. So basically what you're saying is you're making up lies because you also don't fucking know what I do, because I didn't tell you either, bitch. They literally tell on themselves if you listen. So they're so skilled at manipulation, and they utilize speech and little tactics to get through your subconscious mind so that you can think, oh, pastor is preaching. He's fucking manipulating you with his words. That's what the fuck he's doing. And they hate that I'm exposing this shit. They hate that shit. They're like, don't fucking tell them the truth. Don't fucking tell them the truth. I'm telling them the truth today. Today the truth comes out, and I don't give a fuck who the fuck I offend. Because y'all not giving a fuck about who you offend. Witchcraft is all through the Bible, which it is. We can talk about the Book of Enoch later. We can talk about King of Solomon later. I'll get all into that, and it's fun. So what I do know, like I said before, people do rituals all the time. They don't notice that they're doing witchcraft. Witchcraft can be, a lesser known magic, or it could be a huge, high energy magic that yields really big results like what I do. Most people don't have the capacity or the power to do that. They also don't have the dedication to learn. And so what happens is, people that don't have this power denounce those that do, because again, they're jealous that they don't have the capacity to do what I do. Sorry, bitch, you were not chosen. So I spoke about the rituals that people do, the communion, you're taking the blood of Jesus and, breaking the bread and all that. The ceremony of people being baptized, the ceremony of people marrying, it's all, a ritual. These are the ritual things that people do. Their prayer, when it's just baseless manifestations with just a chant. And a chant alone has no power, because if it was that easy, everybody would have the power to change their life like I can. But that is simple semantics that they try to utilize to try to change the narrative. You cannot change what the fuck it is. A ritual is a ritual, which is a ceremony. You're doing fucking witchcraft. Okay, so next. Let's also speak about how, they keep saying, oh, witches cause harm, witches are evil, witches only want to hurt you. Like I said, if you go to SatinSays.com, you can see all of my products. All of my products are about love and, manifesting money and manifesting peace and healing and being one, with the universe, one with God, connecting to your spirit guides, connecting to your ancestors, cleansing your aura, cleansing your chakras, having a spiritual cleanse so that you no longer have those negative entities on you. I literally have a candle called Destroy All Evil. So tell me how the fuck I would be manifesting or helping people be evil or cause harm if I fucking have a candle called Destroy All Evil. Please make it make sense. You can't lie on me. Bitch, you can't lie on me. Go to SatinSays.com, click Destroy All Evil in the search bar. You're gonna see my candle for Destroy All Evil, and it's been there for 6 years. Bitch, y'all can't lie on me no more, because I'm speaking for myself. You cannot speak for me. You can try to lie to the people, but I'm always going to tell the truth, and the truth will always outweigh a motherfucking lie. You cannot lie on people and get away with it. Ain't that what it says in your Bible? They never practice what the fuck they preach. I also want to say, I know, you know, like I said, a lot of people get jealous. They're jealous because I'm so successful. And they say, why is she so successful? You know, these people said that, oh, she was harming people. Why is she so successful? Because I actually help people. Because I actually fucking help people. Like I said, I have over 50,000 people on my tribe. I literally make millions every freaking year. Actually, I want to show you some of my orders. Look at this. 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. In the last 2 months, I made over $2 million in 2 months. So you tell me how people keep coming back to me if I was doing harm. I am not doing harm. I am helping them. They keep coming back to me because they're like, oh, damn, Satin, like, what are you doing? I always get people that are like, what did you do? Like, oh my God, this is amazing. I helped you. Okay? I am helping you. I love my people. I'm always gonna spread love, and they're not ever gonna make me be a negative person because it's not in my heart. My heart is so big and I care about my people. Yes, I don't let nobody play with me, but I love so much and I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with my life. I'm already wealthy. I have an amazing husband. I have amazing kids. I have an amazing life. I have an amazing business. You can't get me to be mad and angry and bitter like y'all. They try to push that on everybody else because that's how they feel about themselves. But that is not valid for me. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. You know, I'm not ever gonna allow anybody to talk for me. You know, people are always gonna talk about you to the day that you die. That's just valid, and I understand that. And people can talk shit, you can talk shit, but you can't say that I said X, Y, Z and speak it like it's the truth, because like I said, I'm gonna talk for me. And the people are gonna find out, because the more you talk about me, the more people look for me, the more people order from me. So I'm just saying thank you. Thank you for the free promo, guys. Thank you. And thank you for watching. For all the people that are obsessed with me and claim that they hate me, they don't like me, and then they're gonna go to SatinSays.com and then book Ruberg with me. Thank you for that too. I also wanna talk really quick about how people think that their prayers are gonna help them not get hexed. So one of my tribe members, and I had just randomly made a post, by the way, so this was not like expected at all. I randomly made a post about how people are so unprotected, and they think because they say they're protected, that makes them protected. Let's see how that works out, bitch. What I am saying is that you really need to do the work, okay? My spiritual cleanse candle, my unhex candle, my root work to help you completely reset your life and unlearn all the lies that religion has embedded in you. Certain faiths always say that, oh my God, you know, that's devil worship. You're talking about ancestors and all that. We all have ancestors, you know that, right? Like, look up the definition of ancestors. We all have ancestors. And you guys believe in Jesus, right? You believe that that is your ancestor. Hello. Going to your ancestors because they lived before you, and your blood is their blood. Their blood is your blood going through your veins. Yes, you're connected. So since they are already in the spiritual realm, you can go to them, you give them offering, you talk to them, they guide you. They're like spirit guides, but they help you in the spiritual world for things to occur on the physical realm, right? This is what the spirits do. This is what the gods and goddesses, orishas, do in voodoo, hoodoo. This is what the saints do. And it's so funny because even Catholicism believes in the saints too. So it's like some things actually interlap, but people don't want to admit it. But again, facts are facts and fiction is fiction. And so I'm not gonna let anybody invalidate the power of witchcraft when they know that it's powerful. Nobody talks about something so much about how much they don't like it and oh my God, it's not what you think it is. Nobody talks about it so much if it had no validity in power. They talk, oh, I don't fear that, but you do. That's why you wanna know what we do. That's why people are so like intrigued. What you wanna say is, Satin, how do you do what you do? And they do ask and they don't know. And you wanna say, how can you help me? But they don't want to be ostracized. They don't want for those people to be like, no, like that's devil worship, that's this and that's that. So they don't know how to say, you know how many people that are in the Christian church that come to me to do their root work? And it's funny because like they try to do it in secret, like, no, don't put, you know, the name of it on the box. Bitch, we out and proud over here. It's gonna say SatinSays.com on the box, bitch. And you know, people of all faiths come to me because I am not somebody that tries to tell someone else how to connect to God. I am telling you how I do so that you cannot put that negativity and your opinions on me about how I do what I do. I believe in God wholeheartedly because I was born connected to God. And what happens, what religion does is diminishes that connection and that power because now it dumbs you the fuck down. I refuse to allow anybody to do that to me. They be mad because we want to allow ourselves to be manipulated. Fuck that. My aura is too bright. My aura is too bright. And every time they say my name, I get more power. So just keep fucking saying my name, baby. Satin says this and Satin says that because you think you gonna get clicks. What you doing is giving me free promo. Thank you. I know these comments about to be crazy and that's cool. You know, that's cool. I get so much love. I get so much love. I've gotten so many emails, texts, DMs. You know, everybody's just like, oh my God, Satin, like you're freaking amazing. You've changed my life. Your root work is just top tier. I love how loving you are and you don't judge me and you accept me for who I am. You know, that's just what I do. I'm not gonna allow a religion to tell me how I should live when those people that are practicing the religion aren't even practicing what they preach. They just call themselves a Christian and want everybody to think that they're a good person, and they're not. I walk in my truth because I know my heart is pure. I don't go out of my way to do malicious things or backstab people or lie to people. I don't do those things. This is why I'm so blessed. And they're wondering why I'm so blessed because God knows my heart is real and raw, and I love God as the entity. I don't think y'all understand how much I love God, okay? So when people try to lie on me and say, oh, she don't believe in God, oh, she don't believe in this, and she don't believe in that, mentiroso, mentirosa. Who the hell told you that you could speak for me? The fuck? That's delusional. If you think that you know somebody, oh, she meant this. No, bitch, I meant what the fuck I said. Okay? One of the oldest religions, Hinduism. Let's talk about that. So the Hindus believe in so many gods and goddesses, and that is rooted in mysticism too, because they have their mantras, their chants. You know, I love yoga with a passion. This is what I mean. Like, I take what resonates with me. Yoga, meditation, what Buddhism, you know, is about. I feel so deeply connected to God when I get my meditation in. It's like this amazing spiritual power that is ignited in me that nobody can fucking deny. That's how they know how powerful I am. When I sit, when I walk in a room, when I talk, when I walk, when I do anything, I do it with passion. And I do it with all of my spirit guides, all of my orishas, all of my saints, all of my archangels. I do it with all of them around me, protecting me. Oya Ashe, Shango Ashe, Obatala Ashe, Olokun, Ogun Ashe, Yemaya Oshe. Oh, and by the way, let's talk about Oshun Ashe. All those people that are still making videos about the interview that I did with Tasha K, like that shit is still going viral. What did I say? I'm a hot topic and I'm the top pick. Everybody come to me. Everybody say my name. Everybody tries to post things about me because I am the fucking truth, bitch. And they know if they talk about SatinSays, oh, people gonna click it. Yeah, and guess what? And they're going to SatinSays.com and they're buying my root work and they're buying my products, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you thought you was doing by trying to make videos of me, but bottom line is, like, I just love what I do and I have passion with what I do and I walk with that passion and people know. People know I'm the truth. They can feel that shit. You can feel this shit through the fucking camera. When I said Beyonce is connected to Oshun, Ashe, I literally meant that in a positive light, and people still try to twist that and say, Satin said that Beyonce is a witch and believes in the devil. Never came out of my mouth. They can't even get that sentence together. I did not say that. The fact that these people literally lie and pretend like, oh yeah, she said Beyonce believed in the devil. No, the fuck, I didn't say that. The fuck, you crazy bitches? First of all, Beyonce is crazy talented. There are some people that do believe in, you know, the devil or are Satanists or are atheists, just like there are people that are, you know, Christians and are evil. And there are people that are in Catholicism and are evil. Like, it's evil in people. I don't give a fuck what your title and your category is and what you got try to call yourself. The fuck, bitch, are you a good person or are you a bad person? Are you conniving and backstabbing? Do you go out of your way to try to harm people? Because I'm not like you. I'm not conniving. I'm not backstabbing. I'm not malicious. I am not that person, and you cannot make me that person. Because you can't do that to somebody that lives literally in her power, in her truth, and in the light of God. You can't do it to me, babe. But I am the Alpha and the motherfucking Omega. I live, sleep, eat, and breathe, speak, and practice root work every fucking day. You cannot top this, bitch. You do not have the dedication, the knowledge, the passion, the gift, or the power that I have. So what that does to you is make you feel inferior. So what you then try to do is lie on me. So what you then try to do is say, I'm not afraid of that bitch. I'm not afraid of that witch. Who the fuck say you were afraid but you? Who the fuck even bought up afraid but you? You're not hiding that fear from nobody, because I see right through it. And I don't speak just to speak. And you can't unhex yourself with a fucking prayer, bitch. If it was that motherfucking easy, bitch, nobody would be out here with hexes and curses and generational curses and constant bad luck and chaos in their life from the demons that are in their life. I am fully motherfucking aware of the power that demons can have. I'm fully motherfucking aware of the power that angels have. And I'm also aware, because these people don't study this. They get their information from somebody in a pulpit that's living a motherfucking lie. They don't study this, okay? They don't know shit about demonology. They don't even really know shit about angels, who is a very powerful language. At the end of the day, Judaism predates Christianity, predates all of these other monotheistic religions, because at the end of the day, Jewish people don't even believe Jesus was a Jew. They don't believe Jesus existed. They believe God is a higher power. They do not believe in God being a person. That is just a Christian belief. So if your Bible says that your Messiah was a Jew, and the Jews don't even believe that your Messiah even existed, bitch, it's based on fiction and fiction only. They don't even fucking claim your nigga. They don't claim your nigga. It is insane that people just blindly believe the bullshit and the lies. It's sad. I am telling you things that are factual, and I am backing it up with evidence. You cannot deny evolution. Charles Darwin was a genius, right? And so the theory of evolution is proven, though. You see it in the genetics even today. I mean, he was above his time. He was way, way far advanced of his time in his findings of evolution. And now that we understand DNA and genetics even better, we get what the fuck Darwin was saying. And so knowing that, having that scientific knowledge, things that you cannot deny because you can fucking see it with the finches, what he, studied, to now what we know. You can't possibly believe that a man made this. You can't possibly deny evolution. You also can't deny that there were no dinosaurs in the Bible, but we know dinosaurs came before humans, though. These are all things that religion cannot deny. And they get very angry when scientists start speaking facts and evidence that are based on truth and not opinion. Call me the truth teller. SatinSays is a truth teller, a truth speaker. I want you to manifest your dreams, okay? I want you to be happy. I want you to be blessed, okay? I don't want you to be oppressed. I don't want you to be abused. I don't want you to feel ashamed. Why would I do that? That's misery. You do not have to abide by these crazy made-up rules that these people don't even fucking follow. And it's just not realistic. It's just not. And you can't just say, I did some evil shit, so I repent, I'm gonna pray, everything is gone. No, bitch. You're gonna fucking pay for that shit, bitch. Because if you do it to the wrong motherfucking person that's very spiritually protected, and I'm not talking about a prayer protected, by default, you're easily influenced because you're already manipulated. I mean, facts are facts. Your God doesn't even help you. Your God doesn't exist. Sorry. These are not opinions. I'm okay with people having their faith, but come on, facts are facts. Use your brain, use logic, and let me clarify this again. My name is SatinSays. SatinSays, Mama Satin. You can go to SatinSays.com and get any of my products. I'll talk about my products real quick. What I do, the witchcraft and root work that I do, brings good to the world, brings happiness to the world. I've saved so many people from trying to off themselves. I've saved so many people from heartache and pain. I've literally been able to heal people from diseases. I've been able to get people out of poverty. God gave me this gift to help and heal, and that's what I do. Nobody can fucking deny that part. But I know me, God knows me, And my people, my tribe knows my heart. And I will never allow anybody to make me out to be some negative person just because it fits their agenda of what they think a witch should look like and act like. I don't believe in no fucking devil. That's fucking fake, made up, and it sounds like a Disney story. Take accountability for you being a fucked up person. Bitch, it's you. Stop being so malicious and conniving and thinking that you can say 7 psalms or whatever the fuck you say and that shit goes away. Because some people don't fucking forget. So what I am saying is, when you come to the SatinSays tribe, you will be healed. You will learn to live connected to God without all the bullshit and facades and lies. I will not let you be negative to my tribe. I will not let you judge the people in my tribe. I will not let nobody judge you. I will not let you be a mean girl, be mean-spirited, harass people. I will not let you be malicious in any way, shape, or form. We are all about love and healing, and nobody can take that shit away from us. I'm sorry, but you fucking can't. I will live in my truth, connected to God always. I will always have my spiritual power enhanced consistently and constantly, because this is my God-given gift. And I will use it to heal and help the world. And if people don't like that, then that's their fucking problem. So once again, my name is SatinSays. Everybody knows me as Mama Satin or SatinSays. To find any of my products or join my tribe, join my coven, my witchcraft school, you can go to patreon.com/SatinSays to join my school. Or if you want to book any of my root work, my custom divinations, or any of my spiritual products that work and will change your life and are of God. Let's get that correct, babes. I believe in God wholeheartedly, and He gave me this gift to change the world, and that's what I would do. If you want to manifest something, you come to me because I make that shit happen. Okay? So all of my products are on SatinSays.com. I'll have it in the description. I'll have it right here, SatinSays.com, or right here, or wherever the fuck I end up putting it. But yes, go to SatinSays.com and you can book root work with me. You can get products from me. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm the truth. Nobody can deny that. That's why celebrities come to me. That's why athletes come to me. That's why actors come to me. Singers come to me. Everybody comes to Satin to do their root work. So if you want to change your life, you want to manifest money, if you need a nigga, if you want to manifest a man, but one that's going to be good to you, one that's going to treat you good with respect. If you want to get married, you want to have a baby, okay? If you want to just have peace, if you want to stop all the negative energy from really holding you down, from really like keeping you from moving forward in your life. If you want to release all the negative energy, unhex yourself, release generational curses and unhex, any part of your life that you just feel like I've tried everything and nothing is working, come to me. My name is SatinSays. I want to thank you for staying with me. I love you so much. Be good, be kind to people. And in the comments, just know that if you want to spread negativity or hate or misinformation, you'll just be blocked, so you're wasting your time. We do not argue with negative people. We spread love. We give love. Remember, law of attraction. If I give out love, I get love. And that's all I'm always going to do. So anybody that wants to spread hate and negativity and misinformation, that's exactly what the fuck you're going to get. But I'm not going to waste my time, bitch. I got too much money to make. Sorry. So I love you guys. Thank you to the tribe for always being so loving and kind to me. Thank you for these messages. Thank you to everybody that's sending me cash up for the baby. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Like, I just feel so blessed to have you guys in my life. Honestly, like, so many tribe members have turned into friends. Like, damn near best friends of me. Like, I have girls in the tribe that, like, listen, if you even tried anything against him, bitch, you gonna wish you fucking did. We are a sisterhood that just literally loves each other, cares about each other, supports each other. When I have my coven meetings on patreon.com/SatinSays, which again is gonna be in the description, right here. When we have our meetings, people cry all the time. It's healing, it's release, it's beautiful. I want my people to just be happy, that's all. That's all. I want you to be happy. I want you to be fulfilled. I want you to live a life of fulfillment that you don't feel like you have to feel a void, because you're so joyous inside. And it just makes you feel so free. I want you to be free. I'm not gonna let the church manipulate y'all. I'm not gonna let the church manipulate y'all. Nah, those days are over. They're exposed now. Their manipulation is exposed now. You know the truth now. So come into the light. I love you. See you guys. Bye.